Good morning, everybody. Welcome to yoga. This is the last Friday that we will be in this room doing yoga. We'll be back here on Monday, and next Friday, we will be in the basement in the Flex room. And we will find out what everybody is talking about. We will not have the mad termites going behind me. So we'll find out, next Friday, bring a sweatshirt, sweatpants, whatever you need to stay warm and cuddly. Oh, it's been hot. Okay, good. Well, that's delightful intelligence. Thank you for imparting that. The other thing that we're going to do is a lot of people have knee replacements that happen. So I'm going to demonstrate in the second half hour how to get up off the floor without kneeling, because many surgeons reprimand their patients and say, "Thou shalt not kneel." So there is a way that you can get up from the floor without kneeling. So I will demonstrate that and give everybody a chance to practice it if they want to. You don't have to if you don't want to. But anyway, I'll demonstrate it. So let's get started with our usual chair yoga. So don't forget, yoga doesn't hurt. If it hurts, stop. Little rest. Yeah, when you're ready. Okay. You're sitting in a chair, your butt forward so that you're not leaning against the back of your chair. Your feet hip width apart. If you're sitting in on the floor, you can be lotus, half lotus, cross-legged, kneeling, etc. Roll your pelvis forward so you come up onto your sits bones, firm up your abs, lift your breastbone, ask your shoulders to go back and down. Let's close our eyes for a few seconds. And despite what you're hearing, cruise through your body, looking for how you're feeling today. How are your joints? How are your digestion? How's your breathing? Then opening our eyes, we can extend our arms, inhaling up. Good. Let's say good morning to one of our shoulders by making the largest circle we're capable of making. And reverse it. Ellen, I'm glad we turned up the sound to get over this noise. All right, let's do the other one. Reverse this one. Yes, it's true. Not a jolly thought. All righty, sit up straight and tall and look over your left shoulder and say good morning to your neck. How is it doing today? Come back to center, look over your right shoulder and see how your neck is doing in this configuration. Come back to center. All righty. So let's see. Let's push away our infernal imaginary wall. Fan your hands out as broad as they can be and really push from your middle of your back. Then make a soft fist. Point that fist at the floor to stretch your upper wrist. Take a deep breath. Go back to pushing away that nasty wall. So much easier to be without noise. Then index finger to thumb and squeeze, second, third, and fourth. Backwards, fourth, third, second, and first. Good. Shake that off and let's do the piano scales. And then palms up and let your hands gently flop. Good. All righty, let that go. Take a deep breath. And we're going to do our neck sequence. So use your nose as a pointer to draw a figure 8 on its side using your nose. Stop and go backwards. Good. Come back to center, correct your posture, make sure that your breastbone is still lifted, keep it up, and allow your chin to approach your chest. When you get to your natural stopping point, just wait. Breathe encouragement into your neck. Don't rush it, don't force it. Sooner or later, it will go a little bit lower. And when you're ready, roll your right ear to the right so that your right ear is looking at your right shoulder. You're looking at the wall in front of you. And you can feel the left side of your neck begin to open. Just wait, just breathe. When you're ready, nod a slow and gentle yes. And then roll your chin to the middle and over to the left. Now your left ear is looking at your left shoulder. You're still looking at the wall in front of you and breathing. You're just waiting for the stretch to develop. You're not doing anything. And when you're ready, nod a slow yes. And then you can roll your chin to the middle and over to the right, back to the middle and over to the left in very slow and gentle arcs. When you've had enough of this, come back to center and lift your head. And there we are. Okay, so we're going to do the seated spinal twist. So if you're sitting in a chair, don't do anything. You're fine where you are. If you're sitting on the floor, stretch your legs out. Then it's one leg, right leg over the left. Use your hands to help you pivot to your right. Bring your left elbow to your right knee. Sit up straight and tall, lift your breastbone, firm up your abs, and breathe. We're giving our backs time to warm up to this new posture. Now that we're ready, we can twist back a bit deeper. And release it. Come back to center, give everything a little loosening up. Now it's left leg over right, pivot to your left, bring your right elbow to your left knee, sit up tall. If you want, you can take a look at your right toes to make sure they're still pointed at the ceiling, and breathe. Now let's twist back a bit deeper. And release it. Come back to center, give everything a little wiggle. Take a deep breath. All right. So we're going to do the frog. So you can do the frog sitting in your chair. Simply separate your knees wide apart, rest your hands on your knees. If you are going to do it from a standing posture, make sure both feet are on your sticky mat and lean forward. Relax your neck and simply go as low as your hips are willing to go. When they're complaining, that's your signal to stop. Breathe encouragement into them. Let them know that you're not going to force them any more than you forced your neck. We're giving your hips the time and the space to open. If your hands are on the floor, you can walk them back between your feet. If that's okay, you can reach out to your feet or your legs. And when you've had enough, you can simply pick up your head and shoulders first, come back to vertical, and let's stand up. Okay, so we're going to stand in Tadasana. So we want our feet to be hip width apart, looking like the number 11. If you have any doubts about that, put your fists on the floor between the ball mounds of your feet, and there we have it. So sway a little left and right. Come back to center. Make sure that your weight is evenly distributed across the bottom of your feet. Pull yourself up through your legs. Pull your hips, curl them down a little bit. I have to do this. There we go. All right. And then lift your breastbone, firm up your abs, let your shoulders go back and down, lift the back of your head, and breathe deeply. Bring your arms out, interlace your fingers and notice which one's on top. Reverse, stretch up tall. And bring your hands back here behind your back and raise them up into chest expansion. Take a breath. Good. Release that. Bring your arms out again. This time when you interlace, make sure the other finger's on top. Reverse, stretch. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace the weird way, and lift. Good. Release that and release your legs. All righty. So today is Warrior 3 Day. So I'm going to bring my chair. All 4 feet are on the sticky mat so that the back of the chair is facing me. Okay, you need to do this. There you go. All righty. So stand with your feet behind the chair, your hands on it, walk backward. Your head comes down in between your arms, and then you can wiggle your feet to get a little bit more stretch in your back. This is downward facing dog from a standing posture. You may stay here if you wish. To do Warrior 3, simply pick up your right straight leg, hip high behind you. Don't let your right hip roll to the right. Keep your right hip facing the floor. Reach forward through your arms while you're reaching backward through your right heel, and breathe. This is your one time that you can look at the floor. You can watch your left ankle working as it strengthens to keep your balance. When you've had enough, put your right foot on the floor and walk up to your chair. Good. Stand up, give everything a little loosening wiggle. Take a deep breath. Good. Okay. So you have a choice. If you did downward facing dog, you can either repeat or rest. And then for the folks who did Warrior 3, we're going to do the other side. So walk backward. And then lift your left leg up. Reach forward through your arms. Reach backward through your left heel. And breathe. The other cast members that are playing an important role in this posture are your toes. They play a very vital role in your balance, and you can watch them work. When you've had enough, put your left foot down, walk up to your chair, stand up, give everything a little wiggle, take a breath. Good. Okay, so we're going to set our chair aside for a minute so that we can do our inversion. We're going to put our feet back into Tadasana and inhale up. Exhale down. And simply hang upside down from your hips. Relax your neck. You're not looking at the floor. You're looking at some part of your legs. Breathe into all of the stretching bits. Notice how one after another they begin to open. Twist to your right. Take hold of whatever part of your body is available. Keep breathing. Then come back to center and twist to the left. Then come back to center, put your hands on your thighs, come up to a flat back, and stand up. Good. Give everything a little wiggle. Take a deep breath. We haven't done the tree for a while. Let's do the tree. So I'm going to bring my chair back. So I'm making it available to my left hand whenever I want it. I'm going to find a drishti out there, either at the horizon or somewhere out on the carpet, something that I can stare at that won't move. Turn your right leg out 90 degrees. You can leave your toe on the floor. You can put it against any part of your leg. You can bring it right into your groin, wherever you want it. Park it. And then find your balance and choose one of the 5 arm positions. When you're done, lower your arms, put your foot down, shake out your standing leg, take a breath. Okay, so reorganize yourself so that your right hand is available to the chair whenever you want it. Locate a drishti. Turn your left leg out, park it where you like it, and then choose an arm position. If you choose to look at something that moves, it's harder. And lower your arms, put your foot down, shake out your standing leg, take a breath. Good. Okay. Let's do a balance walk. So lay out a circle about 3 or 4 feet in diameter. It could be right around your chair if you want. Turn to your right, walk around your little circle, taking the largest steps you can comfortably take. When you get back to the beginning, do it backwards. When you get to the beginning, do a 180 and walk it around forward. When you get to the beginning, do it backward. Good. Let's do Bernice's favorite move. All right, So I'm going to bring my chair to the center of the left side of my mat so that it's available to my left hand whenever I want it. I'm stepping forward with my left leg. Left knee is bent over left ankle. Right leg is straight. Bring your right arm up to the ceiling. As it comes down, straighten your left leg, bend your right knee, and then reverse it. When you've had enough, bring your right arm down and step onto your left leg. Okay, once again, reorganize yourself so that your right hand is available to the chair whenever you want it. Step forward with your right leg. Bring your left arm up to the ceiling. As it comes down, straighten your right knee, bend your left knee, and bow. And then reverse it. And when you're done, lower your left arm and step onto your right leg. Good. All righty. Let's sit in our chair. We're just going to sit on the front edge. We're going to do the stand-up sit-downs. So if you want a challenge, keep your feet and knees together. If you want to make it easy, separate them wide apart and pull your feet backward. Pick a place, any place. Fold your arms and stand up and sit down. And just go back and forth at whatever pace you like. If you need to use your hands to push off from the chair, go ahead and do that. Good. Sit, lean back, let go, relax, take a deep breath. Okay, good. We're going to do heel raises. So once again, I'm going to stand behind my chair. You can use a good grip or just a finger or two. Look down at your feet. They should be in Tadasana. Raise up with your heels and lower. And go back and forth, just raising your heels. Good. That's it. All righty. So set your chairs aside because that's the end of the first half hour and we're about to get down on the floor. Hi, Bernice. So for any of you who are not going to join us on the floor, I hope you have a sensational weekend. We'll be back here Monday, the same place, same time, but it'll be Friday that we'll be downstairs. So, namaste. Now, yes, right now. Okay, so I want to get all of you in a place where you can see me. It doesn't matter whether you're sitting down or standing up, just make sure you can see me because I'm going to demonstrate the orthodox way to get up from the chair, from the floor. And then I'm going to show you how to get up from the floor without using your knees or without kneeling. Okay, so you have fallen down on the floor. There you are. You have determined that nothing is broken because you've wiggled everything and there is nothing excruciatingly painful. So you've decided that you're going to make an effort to get up from the floor. Now, I happen to be rolling to the right for the camera. So I'm going to pull my right elbow a little closer to my waist because I want to use my elbow. Then I'm going to pick up my left foot. I'm putting my left foot flat on the floor to help me roll to the right. Now notice that I'm coming up onto my right elbow. I pull my knees up. This allows my left hand to come down. My right hand comes down. Then I can be in tabletop. Once I'm in tabletop, I can do this, which is lovely. That's nice. If there is no furniture around, I can get up by putting a foot underneath my butt. Then I can use the strength of this leg and my both arms to get the other foot up. And then I can slowly stand up. Okay, that's if you don't have knee replacement surgery. Now, if you have knee replacement surgery and you are not allowed to kneel on the floor, you can still get up using pretty much the same technique. Once again, here I am. I've determined that I'm healthy aside from being on the floor. I'm going to push with my left leg and I'm going to roll onto my right elbow. My left arm comes down. Now, here I'm going to reposition myself. So I'm basically on my side. I want to move my left foot to the right side of my right leg. Now I'm going to dig in with my left toes. This is very important. Whether or not you have shoes on is unimportant. You're going to dig in with your left toes. Sorry? Yeah. Okay. Because you want to avoid kneeling on it. Okay. So what's going to happen now is instead of going into tabletop, I'm going to go into downward facing dog. Right? Here's what it looks like. It's ugly, but it works. That's the idea. So you can get up from the floor without putting any weight on your knees. If you would like to try it, you may. I'm going to do it again so that you can see it again. All right. Now, I'm repositioning myself simply so I run out of mat. I'm going to move my left foot to the right side of my right leg so I can come up into downward facing dog. It doesn't have to be pretty. So, well, I've been doing downward facing dog for a lot of years, but I am not very strong. So, if you would like to try that, this is your opportunity. If you don't want to deal with that and we want to do conventional downward facing dog, that's fine too. All right. Do any of you want to try it and have me talk you through it? Okay, good. Well, then don't do it. Just skip it. Nope. No points lost. It's fun. Okay. So you want to roll to your right. Good. Now put your toe, your left toe on the floor and boost yourself up. No, no, no. You're putting your knee down. Dig your toe in so that you can keep your knee off the floor. Dig in. Yes. Yes. Good. 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 Perfect. Just right. Yes, I wasn't watching. So you did it right, apparently. Okay. Anybody else want to try it? Yes. If you have to stop and think about it. Yeah, Caroline, go ahead. Now, put your hand down. Okay. Now put both hands down. So come up. Dig in with your left foot. Dig in and heave your butt up. Go. Mm. Yep, 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 yep. You're doing it. You're doing it. Keep going. Keep going. You got it. Yes, you got it. Walk your hands and feet together. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Okay, great. Yeah, you had it. Um, you're protecting both knees. It doesn't matter whether you roll left or right. You're protecting both knees because neither knee is taking your weight on the floor. Okay? So that even someone who has had both knees replaced can still get up off the floor. Yeah, 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 you do. And that's one of the reasons that we're doing downward facing dog and the plank and the dolphin and the side plank and stuff like that. Is it does strengthen our shoulders, which is nice. Yeah, yeah, all of those things. So now so everybody has had a chance to practice with coaching? Okay, good. All right, so let's get down into tabletop. Okay, so let's do a few cat and cow stretches. Head down, belly up, exhaling. Belly down, head up, inhaling. And then come back to neutral, head and hips to the right, neutral, head and hips to the left, neutral, back to the right, neutral, and the left. Then pick up your right bent knee to the right, hip high, put it down, left and down, right and down, left and down, back to the right and down and the left. Good. Now let's curl our toes under. We'll go back into downward facing dog. Relax your neck so that you're looking at your feet and breathe. Stay as long as you want, but if you're done, touch your knees down and sit back in child pose. Okay, I forgot to do something that I wanted to do when we were standing up. So let's stand up. I want to do the reverse lunges. So once again, we're standing behind our chairs with our hands on our chairs. Don't come up close to your chair, step back a bit. Then take one foot behind you and dip your knee down and then come back up. Dip your knee down, come back up. Good. Now, change feet. Step backward with the other foot. Dip down, come back up. Lovely. All right, we've got that out of my hair. Now I can die in peace. Okay, so let's lay down on our backs. Bring your knees up onto your chest, give them a hug. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. Let your hands come down to the floor and draw a circle on the ceiling with your knees together. Reverse it. Good. Put your feet on the floor. Let's do happy baby. So bring one foot up, put your hands in the corresponding instep, put your feet on the ceiling so that you're pulling your knees into your armpits. And you can stay still. You can wave your feet around. I like to explore my edges, pushing my feet wide apart, giving myself a nice stretch through my hips. I've discovered that I can actually straighten my knees, which is interesting. Didn't know that I could do that. So find out what it is that you can do. And then release your feet to the floor, and we'll do the half pigeon. So put your right ankle on your left knee, right hand on right knee, push it away, let it rebound, etc. Now take your left hand in between your thigh. No, outside your left thigh. Right hand in between your thighs, pick up your left thigh, interlace your hands behind your left thigh, and pull it close to your face so that you get a wonderful stretch in your right gluteus maximus. If you want more stretch, pull harder, roll a wee bit to your left, extend your left leg to the ceiling, or push your right elbow against your right knee and breathe. I love the way this straightens out my walking posture. Stay as long as you like, but if you're done, release your hands. Your left foot comes to the floor, then your right. Put your left ankle on your right knee. Put your left hand on your left knee, push it away, let it rebound, etc. Now, take your right hand outside your right thigh, left hand in between your thighs. Pick up your right thigh, interlace your hands behind your right thigh, and pull it closer to your face. You should be feeling a massive stretch in your left cheek. You can make any of the adjustments that we made on the other side to this side so that you get just the right amount of stretch. Breathe into it. When you've had enough, simply release your hands. Your right leg comes to the floor, then your left. Take a deep breath. Because believe it or not, it's time for deep relaxation. So If you have socks, sweaters, blankets, pillows, cushions, anything you need to stay warm and comfortable while we rest, this is the time to put them on, and then arrange yourself on the floor in the world's most comfortable position, whatever that means. It might be the classic corpse pose. It might be the fetal position. It's up to you. When you get there, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and just let go. You have worked, you have experimented, you have clenched, you have stretched. Now it's time to restore, rejuvenate, rest, replenish. This is a vital part of yoga practice. It's not my whim. A body that is stressed cannot relax. And if it cannot relax, it cannot replenish to go on to doing its best, whatever is needed. So use the inhale to scan your body, looking for groups of tense muscles. Use the exhale to persuade them to let go. So now it's time to wiggle your fingers and toes, make any loosening motions which might feel good before rolling to one side to come up to a seated position. When we get there, we'll put our hands in prayer position, close our eyes, lower our heads, and give thanks for this day. Then lifting our heads and opening our eyes, we can say, Namaste. 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 I hope you have a lovely weekend, regardless of what the weather does. And I'll see you back here on Monday. You're welcome. Yeah, rain, whatever. Boring you? You do